Oh, of course it didn't work. Where did William go? Greetings, I'm Barrett. Welcome to meet me at the table. I have to find William. I are you there? About what I do now? There we go. Oh my gosh, there you go. Ah, I did it. Oh, yeah, it is. Don't worry. You'll catch up. Don't worry. Bring it on. It's coming. It should be. That's the plan. For those of you, I hope, that are here, I don't know what happened to William, but he's here. Greetings. Welcome to me at the table. We're at the painting table tonight. William from Hungry Gamer here, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. It's good to see you. I hope you are well. Oh, yeah? That'd be awesome. We love live people in the live stream. Oh, they got no way from. Oh, wait, I gotta hit this button. Hold on a second. I think you're there now. They said that you're getting William audio. Now they have William audio, I hope.
Well, this is, you are a true professional. Oh,
You
you're
know
frozen.
what the best part is? I can mute you. I am? That's awesome. I love being
you're
frozen.
moving again.
That's right.
Hey, Michael Newsom can see me. Can't hear me.
Don't worry, I fixed it, I think.
Well, Michael, I can see you, but I can't hear you, so that's
okay.
Dan
says that I'm late again, probably cleaning out the ice and fishing shanty. Funny you should mention that, Dan. That is actually one of the only hobbies of Minnesotan that I don't do, is I do not fish.
What are the other hobbies of Minnesotans?
Swimming in lakes.
Cheese?
Nope, that's Wisconsin.
Mayonnaise?
Nope, that's another state. Don't know which one.
It always dumbfounds me. So a friend of mine, hey, Bernie Lynn's here.
Bernie Lynn, awesome to have you. Thank you for joining. Nice to see you. Matthew is here. Matthew, good to see you. Got lots of fun people here. Michael is here as well. I try to. That's the best thing about being the host. I can mute him whenever I want. That's the best part.
He wouldn't do that. This is his punishment for something he's done. So
yes, I don't know what that is yet, but that's it. Isn't that the state requirement, fishing? Michael, actually, I think it is. I used to live on the river, so you think I would fish a lot, but I actually didn't fish very often. Not too much.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
It is. You got to put worms on. You got to. I don't know. That's the other problem. I don't eat fish.
Really? They let you stay in that state? Isn't that like a requirement?
See, yeah, here we go again. Line of 10,000 lakes and don't eat fish. That's it. What's this, Matthew says?
Bernie's got your back. He's saying he was just in Minneapolis and all people do there is swim all day, he said.
That's right. Do you have a shanty for painting minis on frozen lakes? Yes, it's called ice fishing.
Yeah, and he instead of having water to clean his brush, he just has a hole in the bottom. He just rubs it on the fish.
That's right. That's how you get the scaly look.
Yeah, that's how the fish become rainbow trout.
Oh, wow, that'd be pretty awesome, actually. Just Minneapolis is all I do is swim all the time. You're right. Actually, I've got 2 kids in swimming. I can swim. I don't swim very often. My wife loves to swim. So that's 3 out of 4. That ain't bad. I used to swim a lot when I used to live in the river. Anyway, William, good to have you here. We're going to do some painting. Oh, man. Of course, now that I got you here and I'm all set to go painting, I just realized that I need to go get what I was going to paint. That's amazing.
Oh, this is a big one. Well, I can very slowly talk about what I'm planning to paint.
That's a great idea. You do that. I will be right back because I am super prepared.
Slowly.
Oh, my gosh. Professional streamer here.
So, everyone. So, I'm painting a couple. So, last time I was here, I did a rapid fire painting of half of they're called the Sims from Omicron Protocol. And this is like this kind of Barrett has a video, you can check it out. It's kind of like this neutral third party in the game. You're kind of like cyberpunk zombies. And so I'm going to finish all the rest of them today, which for me, when all my minions and stuff in my games, I just do like a wash and like one detail that pops because, they're just minions. Who cares about minions, right? So I get all those. But if I finish I just got a dungeon crawl I'm super excited about, and that is Tales from the Red Dragon Inn. It is so good, everybody. It's so good. And I already painted one character, but if I finish my Sims, I'm going to paint Zot. Oh, wait, there it is. Oh, down. Zot the Wizard. Lovely shade there. And here's the little dudes. I'm going to paint him if I finish all the Sims.
Nice.
And
you just still do no Ground Protocol, huh?
Yeah. Oh, Barrett. So I took all of your subscribers
nice.
while you were gone. I said you were cool with it.
Yep, you deserve them.
So you can just sign those over to me.
Alrighty, I will do that right now. That's fantastic. Eat fish, but around here you can just buy fish at the store. Easier than fishing. True it is. Red Dragon Inn. Michael says, woot woot.
Woot woot.
Yeah, you told me to get that game.
Did you get it? Did you get it?
No, I forgot to.
I told you to get it.
That's okay. I'll get it. I was actually thinking about picking up a Gen Con.
Oh, you're going to Gen Con?
I am going to Gen Con.
Oh, man.
I know. You never go to the same things I do.
I really wanted to go. And we were talking off camera. Like, Origins was fun, but it's just was run so poorly. I'm not going to get into it.
It did not meet your expectations.
So year.
Oh. That's too bad. You ready for what I'm painting? It's
something huge.
It's been something people have been asking for. The Hungry Gamer eats subscribers, Michael says. It's true.
That's right. And they pass way easier than boxes.
Whoa. That is actually probably pretty true, I have to admit. Anyway, I'm going to see if I can figure this out.
Barrett is a medical professional, so it must be true.
Yep. I went to school for that. Let's see if I can find my buttons. All right, here's my painting. All right. So we are going to paint up this character right here. It's the witch from Oathsworn.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't finished painting the Oathsworn characters yet. I actually have 2 left, and then I'll have what is considered a full copy of an entirely painted game. That is my plan.
Did you finish yet?
We, Colin and I are on mission 19.
Okay,
so
20, right?
We are working on. Actually, we're on the encounter 19. Then we have mission 20, encounter 20, mission 21, and then encounter 21, and then we're dead. Done. I'm probably dead too. But
probably dead. Yeah. Yeah.
We should meet up at Gen Con. Yes, Bernie. We should meet up at Gen Con.
Yeah, that's that is one that I've painted. I haven't painted all of them, just kind of the ones that people are interested in playing.
Yeah,
I haven't gotten back to it since I put it away after I reviewed it because it's just there's so many dungeon crawls that I'm trying to get through.
No, I hear you.
I spent another 20 hours on Madara not too long ago.
I have to get back to that one. I kind of got cut halfway through a side quest, and then problem is things just keep plopping in my lap, and so I got to do them. I want to do them. Like I just got Vampire. Actually, it's on my table right now out there.
Yeah, vampires are terrible. Such a boring.
They love it. They love it.
Vampires and zombies.
Matthew says Gen Con is fun. I haven't been since the shutdown, but I've enjoyed it every time. And Dan says 5 weeks until I blindside Barrett with a big bear hug. Oh, that'll be Gen Con 2023 there. I'm looking forward to that. That'll be something else.
You mean a Barrett hug?
A Barrett hug. A Barrett hug. There you go. And Matthew says, paint the witch. So, William, you might not know this because you do not follow our Oathsworn streams, but I've had many people. And I don't expect you to watch it because you got to play it first before you can watch them. Unless, of course, you're not ever planning to play it, which a lot of people then are enjoying just the enjoyment of the game because they might not have a chance to do it themselves.
Yeah, I've watched the first 3, and then I was like, why am I watching this when I could be playing this? That's right. I need to play it.
That's right. But yeah, they've been looking forward to me painting this witch for a long time, so I'm finally going to paint the witch, as you would say.
So it's the witch, and what's the other one you haven't painted?
The bird character, Avion or something is what it's called.
Yeah, is it a Harbinger, maybe?
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah, that one I painted. I haven't even put them all together. Like, there's just like this bunch of limbs.
Did you learn the trick? Did you learn the trick? Here's the trick to keep. Well, that's one trick. Also, if you actually prime the miniatures, what you prime, I can't get this one apart anymore. You prime them in a way. Oh boy, here we go. Watch me break something here. Here we go. Matthew says he's given up on playing games, and Michael says he would love me some zombies. And then we have the new zombie side info. Do you see about that?
Yeah, the Monty Python.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. So if you prime the miniatures like this, they actually those push to fit very, very well.
Oh.
So,
I did not get the extra armory.
oh, I did. I haven't really worked on it much except for the very beginning. But for
Yeah, and I'm
example,
glad I didn't, just because
yeah,
because then you have to have every arm and everything. Like the paint has to be exact
it's not
for
too tough
all
for
of it.
me. They're all
And
the same.
I'm not.
I don't do too many crazy colors.
I'm no Barrett.
Well, bring it
Like
on.
I don't have your abilities.
No, I don't know about that. So anyway, we're gonna paint this witch up. She's gonna be awesome. So yeah, if you prime the actual molds, like even where they've pushed to fit together, that actually helps them keep together. But Board Game Officer, awesome to see you. Thank you for joining. He says, when I first looked at your background, looked so similar, I thought you guys were actually together.
That'd be fun.
That does look true. You've got games. Everything's all games behind us. It almost I could maybe move the cam. Next time I'll try to get the cameras almost aligned so it does look like that. Paint the bird.
Yeah.
Now I got to paint the bird. The bird is a word. Here we go. I think
we'll have to do a whole thing where we behind us have set up like the same game, so
it symmetrically fits right at the corner.
Yeah, that's like hours and hours of work we'd have to put in to make that happen.
Oh my gosh, yes, for sure. Matthew says Barrett paints plaid. If you missed my painting stream last week, the chat encouraged me to paint plaid, led by none other than Doug Herring, encouraging me to paint plaid. I said, no, I'm not going to do that. And the rest of the group wanted me to, too. So, yep, I painted plaid.
Ooh.
Never painted it before. So, I think it turned out okay.
Go get it. Let's see it.
I will show you later. It's on the table right now. With the rest of my vampire game.
Oh, vampire game.
Yes, vampire game. So we're going to paint this witch. You're going to paint your guys. It'll be awesome.
Yeah, so see earlier comment about, your Twilight vampire nonsense.
Those aren't vampires.
Oh, wow.
Vampires from Twilight aren't vampires.
My wife just brought me an Aperol Spritz.
You're lucky my wife is probably upstairs sleeping. I don't get it.
Look at that. Look how pretty that is.
I got my Lord of the Rings water cup from last week. The water is still from last week.
Sarah approves of that. She's in the doorway like, yeah.
Yeah, there we go. We'll see how this goes. I'm not painting a witch, but I'm painting The Witcher. Oh, that's right. The Witcher games have come out. I haven't had a chance to, I don't even have it, but I haven't even had a chance to watch anything on that. Dan, is it good? Are you enjoying it? Matthew says my plaid turned out great. Do you have it?
I backed it and I decided I had regrets, and so I sold it to somebody. And they are thrilled to have it, and I'm not upset I don't.
Boom. You know, I'm a big fan of making games that I know I'm not going to get a chance to play very much, end up in places that they're going to get played very much.
Yep.
Twilight, vampire equals Vampire Masquerade. Yeah, they're not vampires. They're pretend vampires. That's the deal.
So judgy.
Maybe use glitter on the vampire miniature to get the authentic sparkle effect.
Ooh,
that almost. I've got some stuff. I've got this stuff that I could use.
I love that idea.
Let's see if I can get it. Oh, here it is. I've got this. Gold luster dust.
Wow.
I could use.
Open it up. Let's see the inside of that.
If I spill into this, I'm going to be very sad.
Just put some on your forehead. It'll be fine.
No, negatory Ghost Rider. So it's just like little gold dust in there.
Oh, it's almost like a spice.
It almost is. It's actually used in cooking. Believe it or not.
Hey, I don't know what to do in Minnesota.
Oh, you know what I do with these? I cannot take credit for this because I'm not cool enough. But I use these. I put a little pinch of this in with some pomegranate juice, and then if my friends are really excited, I'll put a little vodka in there too. And they make good health healing potions. I've got these little healing potions that I can hand out at my Dungeons & Dragons table. And then it kind of has this green, gold sparkle throughout them. Am I dorky now? Did I win?
Yeah. So I'm actually playing for the first time in forever a D&D game because Mark Dainty from Not Board Gaming is coming out to visit before Gen Con. And I can't go anymore. I was going to go to Gen Con, but he's coming out here early. We're going to do Powdered Wig Con.
Oh.
Because he's British. Yeah. But the Monday before he leaves for Gen Con, we're going to have someone down. I got a friend who does all D&D. He's coming down. He's going to run a game for us. And I created a character specifically around the Hero Forge Hobbit that I made
when
Hero Forge sent me stuff. and so he's actually going to get into a game.
That's amazing. That's all about. It all comes full circle.
And he's a very bad sorcerer. Like, I made him as dumb as I possibly could.
That's perfect. So none of his spells will work.
Very charismatic. So I describe he's like a puppy. You know, but it's just like you can't. No, you can't do that. But I want to do that. Please.
I want to do that. Just let me do it. It'll be fun.
Yeah. And I give him all kinds of stupid spells that are super situational. You know, it'll be great.
I'm applauding you. Dan says that he really has enjoyed the Witcher so far. I have the all-in 2 to 3 player is sweet spot. Really done well. You can tell the designer loves the IP. Printed out solo variant off Board Game Geek. Going to give that a shot soon. Awesome. You'll tell me how that goes.
Didn't the game come with a solo
player
mode?
I don't know. We'll find out. Dan will give us a heads up. Liquitter Gaming is here. Zach, awesome to see you. Thank you for joining. Don't say glitter. Robin might hear me. This is true. We normally do not have glitter in our house. But it's packed away nicely down here in my gaming area. And Board Game Officer is quoting the ever-famous line from Colin. I don't know if one of our Oathsworn swings, he asked me if he could get a reroll token. I said, nope, that's a negatory Ghost Rider. And he goes, oh, good, I've never seen Ghost Rider.
That's funny.
It's true. This is the best part. It's all true. He has never seen Ghost Rider, but he has also never seen Top Gun.
There we go. Got that. Never seen Top Gun?
No, he hasn't seen Top Gun before.
That's weird.
No, he hasn't seen any movies. Actually, we're in the process of making him watch movies. It's actually fun. Has a solo, but it's just the beat your own score. The variant simulates the Witcher versus Witcher concept. Okay, that's cool.
Good. That's more. Yeah, that was actually one of the reasons why I bailed on my pledge. When I saw the solo, I was like,
oh, yeah. Michael says that Ghost Rider is the Oscar award-winning picture, of course. I've actually never seen Ghost Rider.
Nick Cage, man.
Yeah, I know it's Nick Cage. Let's see.
I'm jealous of your paint setup. That's so awesome.
Yeah, baby, have you seen my paint setup? Have I shown you around my paint setup?
No, I'm looking at it right now. I mean, look, I have a piece of cardboard on top of a towel on my gaming table. That's my setup.
I see. Yeah, no, I got all my these are my technical little thingies here. This is my speed paints here. Actually, Zach gave me a copy of the speed paints. It's very nice of him. Thank you, Zach. These are my ancient.
Dude, I need fans like Zach. I'm stealing Zach. Zach, you're now my subscriber.
ancient army painter paints from 1912. Oh, so old. And then Turbo Dark, I got a couple of these, and I reached out to the company, and they sent me some more. And I did a lot of those for the Stars of Icarius, which I have to get back to. Oh, let's not forget about the 1.5 Stars of Icarius reprint. Oh, super excited. Oh, I want that game. So they're redoing a lot of the stuff. They're redoing balancing. They're redoing the rule book. They're basically like kind of redesigning the game. And they're going to give us the upgrade kit for free, which is going to be pretty sweet.
Did you cover that game?
I did. Colin and I made it to the first planet. We did the first planet, and then we launched off the first planet and went to the next sector. And that's kind of where we stopped because they were at a weird spot because we didn't know what to do. We just started doing this, right? And so we thought we'd go like Oathsworn, then like Stars of Icarius, then like maybe another game, and kind of go rotate through all these games, right? Just so we could play them all. Well, then we realized that sometimes we would lose the story and not know what's going on. And so we decided, let's just do one, and then we'll go on to another one after that, and we'll decide what we're going to do. So we had like this big debate between Stars of Icarius, ISS Vanguard, Aeon Trespass Odyssey. What was the other one we were thinking of? Monster Hunter were the ones we were thinking of. And then we were talking. I think we finally come to a decision. I would say we're 90% sure we're going to do Aeon Trespass Odyssey as our next game together. So we'll see how it goes.
So that'll be in the next 10 years.
Oh, it'll happen as soon as we get back from Gen Con.
No, but I mean, before you're done.
Oh, yeah, that'll be 10 years. That is true. Yes, Colin has grown from a test tube in a lab. He has no life experiences. This is his result. This is true. Matthew says, I've got a bunch of minis from work here. Now, want me to send you some to paint? I've got so many miniatures, or as Zach would call them, my piles of opportunity. You might even see some of my piles. Oh my gosh, I'll show you my piles of opportunity. It's out of control.
Well, I got all of Teneris Adventures to paint. I've done 2. I just got Tales from Red Dragon Inn. I still have all of my Omicron Protocol heroes to paint. Oh, you should have.
These are all these are my, what do you call it, Forbidden Fortress guys that I haven't painted yet, that I'm trying to paint. I just got most of them
You
assembled.
just
One of
got
them,
one, by the way.
so he's hanging out over there now. He's part of my pile on my table. Then I got a pile of table here. Got that too. Got too much
You
stuff,
should
but I
have.
appreciate it.
You should have Brendan from Dead Alive Games on, because he's actually a good painter, not like my bullcrap.
Everybody's a better painter than I am.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, you do a great job. What's this?
You are clearly a parent.
Oh, Stars Odyssey. There we go. That's what be. Dan says Age of Trust, Aeon Trespass Odyssey. This is going to be the next game. Oh my gosh. I even did the Kickstarter, the new one too. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm never going to have time to paint and play all that. So anyway, I'll continue. Sorry, I got distracted. I got my contrasts all around the back. And then I always have Ahsoka always is painting with me. She always paints with me. It's right over here.
Did you paint Ahsoka, or?
Nope. That's a Disney Infinity character. And did I show you my alien guy? This is my favorite Lego figure of all time.
Oh my gosh, that's funny as heck.
Isn't that good?
Did I show you the Lego that Sovereignty made of me?
What? That's amazing.
Oh yeah, hold on. I'll grab that as soon as I finish getting the wash on this one.
That's fantastic.
But I was saying, you should have Brendan from Dead Alive Games on, because he's a legit good painter, and he's in Minneapolis or somewhere near Minneapolis. I don't know. If Bernie's still listening, he can tell us exactly where he is.
That'd be amazing. You should totally do that. We should do that.
All right, let me see. All right, let me get this. Let me get this.
Yeah. So the reason I'm looking like this, I'm trying to find my paints. We're gonna paint. I'm gonna try something today. I don't know if this is a good idea. We're gonna try it. I'm gonna paint contrast on top of white primer. I normally do it on top of gray primer. So see how this goes.
Yeah, so I haven't been able to get a good gray primer in forever, so I've been doing white or black.
I see.
Yeah.
Gracie or gray, man.
Yeah, well, but it's twice as much money.
Oh, or else you can do this. This is what else the one I use. I use this. I send this through my airbrush, my surface primer.
Well, I don't have an airbrush.
You get one of those. It's super cheap. Actually, it's a compressor that's more expensive than the thing. He has a painting area set up to stream. He lives south of Minneapolis, near a lake. Thanks, Bernie. Near a lake.
That's very helpful, Bernie.
South of Minneapolis. So
isn't your state called the land of 1,000 lakes or something like that?
10,000 lakes. Land of 10,000 lakes. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be awesome. Land of 10,000 lakes. Oofda. Yeah, I'll find that. That is super, super cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
They gave me a Hungry Gamer Lego.
That is unbelievable.
Right?
You're immortal now, man. I tell you.
Also, what I'm super excited about is well, I just lost my pizza on there, but I worked out a deal with the people over at Panda Cult Games who do Barnacle Bay, which I just adore. Mm-hmm. So their new one's coming. They had a pledge level, which was like $57 million, and design your own character. It wasn't that much, but it might as well have been that much. You know? But I worked out a deal. I was like, look, if you let me design a character, I'll keep my pledge that I pledged for. You know, they'll send me an STL file and the cards and whatever.
Sure.
And if you do that, I will record the entire campaign as a playthrough.
Nice.
And they're like, yep. So what it means is Beatrice the board game dog is about to become a hero.
That's super cool. You passed now she is immortal.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be super cool.
Yep, and she's also gonna be in this game called Catharsis as well.
Wow. I have never been in a board game.
You probably could. Well, I haven't. That's not true. I am technically in Omicron Protocol. There's the Hungry Donut burning shop, which came about because I was being a jackass on their so they had this fun thing they were doing, which was they had a picture up and it was like, okay, backer or Facebook commenters, tell a story one sentence at a time. And like the first sentence the seed was like, there's a character named Lucky. It's like Lucky's running down the street and you see smoke coming in the distance. And my dumbass jumps in like, and he was worried because his favorite donut shop was over there. And I assumed that everyone was going to take the story back to something real, but like the fans just ran with it, and it's now it's a whole short story. And so they decided it's the hungry donut that burned down.
The hungry donut. That's pretty amazing. See, you are very good at influencing people.
Yep.
You do a good job.
And then on the other side of the tile, they made me a food truck, the hungry co-op, but it's like hungry coop.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
The hungry co-op, but it's a coop.
I'm trying to convince them to come up with a scenario where the chicken truck drives around the map.
Nice. That'd be pretty good. You should do that. They'll do it for you. See, we're talking about it here, so they'll make it happen.
Yeah, let's see. Apparently, Brendan is around Powderhorn Lake.
Powderhorn Lake. All right, I'll do that. I'll look for him. We'll see how that goes. What are your guys' thoughts on Taranis or Tanaris Adventures? I just backed it and am excited for it. William, if I remember right, this was one of your top games or something, wasn't it?
It is. Well, it was Arena the Contest. I think it was like my number 6 dungeon crawl. I'm redoing my list this summer.
Okay.
But I think, and I have Tanaris Adventures, the previous incarnation, not the ultimate, obviously. Mm-hmm. It's really fun. I mean, the story is not tops, but it's a strong, the story is good. It has this cool kind of in-between rounds deck building game that you play, which I wish was a little bit longer. But it does one thing that I like to read the contests. It does a lot of cool stuff, a lot of interesting characters. But the cool thing it does is this kind of in-between rounds as you're doing this kind of building the town, and you can like hire more characters, but they become cards in your deck, which you're using to build the town. But then any character that you've hired, you can then take on your next adventure, which accomplishes which solves that problem I have with so many games. Like, because I'm not going to play a dungeon crawl all the way through like 6 times, so it means you won't get all the characters. But now it's set up to where you just switch characters in and out, which I love. So so I like it a lot.
So they do let you do that now. You can switch them in and out and things like that.
Yeah, and I always do that anyway.
Yeah,
like I just. I make up a house roll and give reasons.
I strongly support that. I mean, they've switched out the only 2 Oathsworn characters we haven't played yet is the bird and this the witch. We played every one of them other than that. Mm. You're kind of not supposed to. You're supposed to kind of play with the one. We're like one time, one guy dies. We're like, he's out. Let's get somebody new in here.
Yep. Which ones are your favorites so far?
The blade's awesome. I'm enjoying the cur right now. So I think I've latched onto the blade and the cur. Those are a lot of fun.
Yeah, the cur is fun.
Yes.
So in mine, I am running 2 full characters and 2 partials, or half, whatever they're called. And so full, I'm doing the cleric and the cur.
Oh, sure.
The cleric's interesting.
Yeah.
Like I'm digging it. And then my partials are the one with the eagles.
Oh the ranger dude, the huntress.
Huntress. Yeah. And the war bear.
Okay, yep. That's Colin's favorite. Colin's a big fan of the war bear. He likes the war bear, and he played the priest for a while, and then he kind of got with the priest. I shouldn't say it. I think he still liked him. He wanted to try something new.
Yep. My only issue with the huntress is when you're doing it on the partial character, you don't actually use the eagles.
Oh, well, that's like half the fun.
Yeah, but it's good though. I like it. I don't. Yeah, I need to get it to the table because my wife wants to try it.
You should.
Yeah,
that's good stuff. Yeah, I got my flesh on there, and I'm working on this gray. It looks like it has a gray thing here, so I'm painting with this contrast space wolf gray. I like these grays. Have I shown you this thing? This thing is cool too, so I don't spill my paints anymore. I have this little thingy here.
Ooh, you got all the fun stuff.
This Meeple Marathon, Ryan from Meeple Marathon sent me this after he saw me totally ditch it and spill all my red on my thing here. He decided to change it. He said, cool. I'm going to send this to you. Dan says, I have all of Arena the Contest, Chronicles of Drunagar, Oathsworn, and Aeon Trespass Odyssey. I have enough to paint and play for the next 10 years. Yes.
Well, I hope you're painting along with us.
That's right. Don't let him fool you They've marched most of Oathsworn into their deaths. Matthew says, we have had a few deaths in our troop. This is true. I mean, I have to admit, there are some battles in there that were pretty tough, William. I think you're going to enjoy it.
So I'm trying to. So the hardest one that I've had, because I played like the first.
You only
6.
played the first, yeah.
And the one with like the barbarian dudes.
Oh yeah,
that one was hard as heck.
I see.
And then there was another one that had multiple. Not the because like the first one I thought was the rat was really hard. Yeah. I thought. Then the next two I thought were pretty easy, and I was like, "Oh, is this game just easy?" And then the game said,
"Surprise,
you, buddy."
Yep.
Yeah. Then the next two were I found very, very hard.
We've also noticed, I think, that sometimes the game punishes you for not having particular assets along with you in your deck, which also has to do with sometimes going well in the story. If you don't go well in the story, you don't learn about what's coming up, right?
Yeah.
So if you aren't able to figure out what's coming up, then yeah, sure enough, you're going to get a little punished. You might not bring your AoE card, or maybe you bring something that kills minions, and there's no minions. So
yeah, you don't. I can't remember what brand I used.
Either Krylon or Rust-Oleum, but they both make sandable automotive primer in a gray. Works pretty good. Their camouflage lines are good primer, but usually no gray. Looking for bonds to plastic. This is Liquider. Liquider knows a lot more about painting than I'll ever know. I've had him on a few times, and he's probably going to join me again. He's actually setting up his own painting studio, and I asked if I could join him for a painting stream. He said yes, I could.
All right, now I have to remember what color should I be painting these guys. So the thing that I did was I might have to get my copy of Omicron because I did.
Yeah, I thought you did a few of them already, didn't you?
Yeah, well, I did half of them, but now I need to remember what single color I put on them so they pop. And I don't remember. Some of them I remember. Oh, so I should tell you. So I don't play Omicron a lot because I'm not good at it. But I learned something recently. It's not so much that I'm not good. It's that I always play against Bernie, who's the designer.
Well, you can't do that. You'll never win.
Yeah, so he convinced me, with my wife's help, to go up to San Francisco to enter a tournament of it. And I was like, Bernie, you want me to drive into San Francisco, which I hate.
Not a fan of San Francisco.
Enter a tournament and get my ass kicked all day.
Yes, all day.
And he's like, yeah. But then my wife's like, oh, I want to go to San Francisco, so I'll just drop you off. And I'd be damned if I didn't get third place in that thing.
Really? Look at you.
So apparently, I'm actually not terrible at it. It's just I'm terrible when I play against the designer or my brother, who's an idiot savant at the game.
There you go. That's going to happen. I use P3 primer. I have not tried P3 primer. I've heard it's good.
That?
It's a paint company called P3.
Oh, it's a brand, or
it's a brand.
You get it at hobby stores, or
I think you can get it at hobby stores, or you probably order it online. But I think you can get it at hobby stores for sure. I love Spray Vallejo Gray Surface Primer and an airbrush. Yeah. Raja, thank you for joining. Good to have you here. That's also another option. I kind of want the cheapest thing I could find. I will still maintain that you beat me last time we played. That's what Bernie says.
So here's the thing, though. They have a handicap rule.
Oh, so yeah?
You can give one player fewer action points and the other player more action points, because you only get between 5 and 7 every round, which you spend on all your characters.
On elephants.
I think I had 3 more action points a round.
Oh.
So if we're playing...
That doesn't sound like a handicap. That sounds like you're giving the beginner training wheels.
Yeah, I mean, so if it was 7, I had 10 to like his 5 or like whatever it was, and I won by 1 point. So
there you go. See, still won. Love it.
Doesn't count.
I use sterilized primer. Works great. Wow, look at all these options you have. See, you got to write all these down.
Well, no, this is going to stay on the channel, right?
True. Then you can go write it down later. Here, you can go listen on your own. Yes, for sure. There's a ton of different primers out there. I don't have an airbrush. I feel shame. No, Matthew, don't feel shame. Just partial shame.
I'm with you, Matthew. I don't have one either.
Dan says Chaos Black spray can and an ash gray matte white slap chop under primed game changer to my painting. I think you did a slap chop.
Yeah, I do. My Oathsworn, I do it. Any game that is is a darker vibe, I do the slap chop. So like, I didn't do it for this guy for Red Dragon Inn because it's like bright and colorful as that game.
Yes.
Slap chop doesn't work for that, but yeah, I like slap chop. It's really fun.
Yeah, I haven't done much slap chop. It's just an extra step I don't really want to take. I use Krylon sandable primer and it worked well also. Well, there you go. I think, can you get that? That's, I think you get a hardware store.
Yeah, well, Krylon sounds like a hardware store. So I did have one like matte paint that worked okay, which I was using just for, well, like what I'm doing with the Sims here. If I'm just doing like a wash or whatever on it, like it doesn't have to be perfect. So I've done that before with a bunch of my Galaxy Defenders nukes.
Yes. P3 is Privateer Press. That makes perfect sense. Privateer Press. Privateer Press makes great paints. They also make great miniatures. Matthew actually designed one, I think, for Privateer Press.
So, Baron, I'm going to put you on the spot.
Oh.
Because Bernie's here.
Sure.
Publisher from Dead Lab Games. They have an adventure game coming up.
Oh, yeah?
So it's Cyber Pet Quest. So if you remember, one of the factions is the animals.
That's the one I played with.
Yeah.
I still have it. Actually, the cat's the one I haven't painted. I have all the rest painted.
So it's the little cyborg pets going on an adventure.
Okay.
It's super cute. But I want to send it to you so you can cover it when it comes.
All right.
It's real cute.
We'll give it a shot. I like to try anything.
There you go, Bernie. That'll be $1,000 for that, for putting him on the spot like that.
It's okay. I charge $10,000 for playthroughs. No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to charge. I don't charge anything. I just enjoy playing the games. Like I've always said, I always enjoy playing the games and helping people's dreams come true. That's my goal. I designed close to 70 miniatures for Privateer Press. Oh, I'm sorry, Matthew. I failed you.
Wow. That's really cool.
Yes, I'm still trying to get my hands on the one he told me about. It's the Queen of something, and I keep forgetting. And then I also have to go back and watch my painting streams to remember what it is. You think I'd write it down? That'd be smart.
So Matthew, do you do the sculpting? Like, what do you do?
You will find out.
I know. Well, I'm making connections here.
I love connections. Rupees.
Oh, yeah. 1,000 rupees? Yes. That's like...
I think I used to do rupees. I lived in India for a year. I probably did rupees.
Did you really? That's cool. So hold on. Wait. Let's see. I'm going to find out. Alexa, how many dollars is 1,000 rupees?
I go 300.
Indian rupees is about $12 and 19 cents.
Wow. What rupees are they going for?
To $12.19.
I was wrong by quite a bit. Matthew does the concept art.
I see, because we got Bernie here who makes miniatures games.
This is true.
Making connections,
That's what it's all about. We all connect each other in the field. Painting. I gotta find my next paint though. Oh. Alexa, Queen of the Damned, Barrent. That's right. I got my pencil this time. Now I gotta find a piece of paper.
Okay.
Found one.
Oh, so you can write these things down. I see.
Yes.
There we go. Well, there's one MacBook Pro.
Nice. MacBook Pro for your guy.
Yeah, he's swinging a MacBook Pro at people.
It's a terrible way to use that. I actually wasn't an Apple person for a long time until I actually started a Queen of the Damned. Alexa, Queen of the Damned. Barrent. Oh, I don't have to write Barrent.
Mini. Oh, I thought it was
that's
like
the
mini.
No, that's no, not a joke in my expense. So not Zelda rupees. It could be Zelda rupees. My son would love Zelda rupees. He's trying to complete a quest where he needs like 10,000 Zelda rupees.
Good lord.
I told him I have easily got 10,000 Zelda rupees. I cheated and cloned about 30 to 48 diamonds.
How'd you do? Oh, well, I haven't.
It's an exploit that isn't there anymore. It happened like for only a couple days, and I was like, "Oh, let's see if this works." And oh, it did. And so I got a bunch of diamonds. I sell them, boom, and I don't have to worry about it. See, and you know what? I feel no shame for that, and I'll explain why. I'll explain why I have no shame for that. I have no shame for that because I don't have the time and energy I used to have at his age to put into video games. So when I play the video games, I just want to be able to do the stuff, not have to go try to get the stuff to do the stuff. Just want to do the stuff. Oh, just don't have the time. It's kind of like when I used to play. Like it's like what is it like? I haven't played Final Fantasy 16 yet, but I know it's out. And I want to try to play it, but it's so hard for me to play those, and like because I get stuck on the fact that I'm going to do this side quest. I'm going to do this side quest. I'm going to do this side quest. Next thing I know, it's like I just need to do the game, man. I'm never going to get through the game. I maybe get a couple hours a week if I'm lucky, or maybe 2. So that's why I feel no shame for cloning those rupees.
See if I can find pictures of the Sims in this lore book here, so I don't have to go dig out my
You
copy.
sure it's not an
with
encyclopedia?
No, it's their lore book. These are all short stories.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they're all online. The story's pretty good.
That's pretty impressive.
All right, let's see if I can find them. Hey, Bernie, what page can I find pictures of The Sims?
I remember back when I had time to play those huge video games. I know. Don't you remember that? I remember those times too. I even remember having time to play MMORPGs, and I was like, "Oh, I can play some." Like I would go to work, I would come home, and I would sit there, and I was. Oh my gosh, it was the worst thing ever.
Oh, check it out.
Oh, there's your donut. Let me get rid of this.
Uh-huh.
There you go. Here, hold on a second. Pow! Look at that full screen, William. The Hungry Donuts.
Burning.
That's pretty good.
On fire.
Yeah, I used to have 3. I used to come home from work, and I would go downstairs, and I lived with my friend at the time, and he owned the upstairs, I owned the downstairs, and I had like a TV in front of me, and I had 2 TVs to each side of me, and so one of my TVs was a computer screen. It was a 32-inch TV, and the other 32-inch TV was a actual TV, and I'd watch like G4 and things like that. And then the other one right in front was like a 62-inch TV, and I used to play Final Fantasy 11 all day long. I'd just get home at like 4 and put it away at 10:30, 11 o'clock. That's when I had time to do it. And then of course I'd also play my band. That was like what I used to do back then. Then I decided to get married, have kids, and all that stuff, and now I don't do any of that. And actually, that's it's for the better. By the way, I am excited and have. I'm not mind to say that was bad at all.
So, Bernie just sent me the link to the Sims so I can remember what colors. But I did turn to the page of there's a faction that's not out yet. There's a character. So you know the whole like chainmail bikini trope, right? Of fantasy art.
Oh yeah.
Well, so they have a character that's a total send up of it. It's a dude who's basically in the chainmail bikini.
Oh yeah, that's something else.
That's hilarious to me.
Slate plate Tate. Is he like a mini boss, a boss, or just a dude?
No, you're gonna be able to play him.
Oh, you have to play him.
Yeah, he's gonna be a character in the new one of the new factions, whatever it comes out.
Nice. Matthew says, "Oh yeah, MMOs. Those were great fun. No way that'll happen again. I know. No kidding. And every once in a while, I want to try to jump back into one just to see. And then I realize that in order to really enjoy one, you've got to spend like 60 hours in it before it really starts opening up to being exciting. And then I realize that's not what I should do.
Ah, perfect.
Do you remember G4 TV? Did you ever watch G4 TV?
No, I didn't. I just realized. So Bernie was just kind enough to send me a picture of all the Sims, and I just realized I don't remember which thing I painted on all of them. So I'm going to have to go get them anyway.
That's true.
Because I know I painted on these guys. I know I painted this guy's jacket, but the others I don't remember. So I'm going to have to get off my butt anyway. Thanks, Bernie, but you could not fix my incompetence.
No, that's hard to do.
Yeah, it's I need a medical professional.
I see you got Maximum Apocalypse behind you.
Yeah, so that's interesting. So I haven't. I mean, it's not.
Is that the expansion stuff, or is that?
It's the new one. So it's funny. So they asked me if I wanted to cover that or the new Set-A-Watch, and I said I'd love to cover the new Set-A-Watch.
They gave you that?
Yeah, that's what I. So I'm still going to cover it because I watched a video on it. I watched Mike's video on it. I was like, oh, that actually looks really fun. I just haven't gotten to it yet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I have the original stuff that they came out with.
Yeah, I haven't gotten to this guy right here yet, Monster Pit, which I really want to.
I haven't gotten to half the stuff back here. Matthew says, I became a professional artist. Now all I do is work. Draw chainmail Speedos. And draw chainmail Speedos. Yes.
Well, that's what I guess it was I guess that character has more like a plate mail Speedo.
Dan says, my retinas will forgive you in time for showing me that picture.
You are welcome.
Oh, Dan, you cracked me up. Oh, my gosh. I have to admit, William, I have so much fun talking to you. I haven't been painting very much. Oh, man, I tell you. William and the chat are so much fun. I can't even got anything painted. Let's get some more paint on these things. I need some snakebite leather. Or shades of darkest flesh. We're going to do some dark rose flesh. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. That's right. So when I draw hit and miss fan art piece, should I put Colin chainmail speed? Oh, do not do that. Please do not do that. That would be really bad. That would never be allowed anywhere near his house.
Sorry, what did I miss?
So Matthew, as a continuation of making Colin enter the 19th century, he's going to draw a picture of hit and miss, which is Colin and I. And so he's asking if you should put Colin in the chainmail Speedo. I said, no, don't do that.
100%. No. Both of them. Both of them.
Wow. It wouldn't last very long. I mean, it'd be something that wouldn't, we couldn't hang it up in the house to show people. Would never work. It would be forever banished because I don't think he would. I don't think that would. But good try, Matthew. You make two. One of the.
I just painted the one guy's little beanie is what I did.
Well, there you go. Now you know.
I do. Now I know. And
knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe.
Well,
I'm attempting to put some brown on this girl's leg here with some dark growth flesh. I do have to admit, one thing I like about the Oathsworn miniatures is they're actually bigger, so it's not as easy to screw up. I screw up more on smaller minis.
You can do it.
Oh, don't worry, I will. Great, I tell you.
All right. So I'm heading off to RageCon tomorrow morning.
RageCon, he says.
Yeah, it's in Reno.
The arena?
Reno Area Gaming Expo, I think.
You live near Reno?
4-hour drive.
Wow, so you're more in the you're more towards the what do you call it? The oh my goodness, what do you call it? The outskirts of you're on the east side of California.
Not really.
How far are you from?
It's just Reno's on the west side of Nevada.
Ah, there you go. That's why. Dan, thank you so much, very much, Jan. Amazing. Thank you. A Chainmail Speedo challenge donation, especially for Colin. Oh, no. Oh, it might be a Speedo and chainmail. There you go. Dan, thank you so much. Oh, the challenge is on now, apparently. Oh, my gosh. I'm jealous that you can go to RageCon, Bernie says. Barrett is going to be holding a pulse rifle, and I haven't yet decided on Colin. Colin apparently... maybe he's holding chainmail bikini. Oh my gosh. Oh, good news. He is not reading any of this. He's not definitely going to be able to read it. This will be a big surprise to him when any of this happens, that's for sure. I'm looking forward to the picture, 100%. I don't know if you know this, but he drew this one for me. Get it here. Here it is. Matthew drew this. He sent me an email with this in it.
Wow.
Yeah, he drew it up. Newt. I'm a huge Aliens fan, in case you didn't know.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, everybody knows. I don't hold secrets. I even got these. These I got from somebody. I did the Aliens This Time It's War. What do you call it? Game on the internets, and then somebody sent me the pewter miniatures of it. I was very grateful for it.
I've never even heard of that game. What is that?
All right, so next week we're gonna probably have another guest on, not Will anymore.
Yeah, you're done with me.
It's a game from 1986. That is. I have it down here. I do have it down here. It's always down here. It's always close to it. Here we go. It is my Aliens. This time it's War. It's my game from 1986 that has seen better days, as you can tell by the tape all over the box.
Well, that's the one that's like got the paper board and all that.
Yep, it's got a paper board, all right. Yep, it does. Yeah, this thing is my baby. I played that game more than any other game I own. Well, actually, I don't know. I might have to think about that. I might play Kingdom Death more now I think about it. Even Oathsworn, that's a lot too. Matthew says, Colin holding a chainmail armor bikini, looking at it like, what the heck? Would be funny.
But not. He's like, what the heck? But he's also kind of like, I could pull this off.
Oh, I think I'll probably give Colin a steady cam gun though. Oh, that would be pretty awesome. That'd be pretty awesome. Oh my gosh. Oh, but the challenge is on. The challenge is on. Challenge is on. Speedo challenge donation for Colin to have a chainmail Speedo. Dan, thank you so much. Dan, amazing. Oh my god. We shall see how it all plays out. Oh, what, did I break something? No, I didn't. Okay. Whew, thought I broke something. That would be hard to fix. Oh, chainmail armor. Colin, oh my god. I gotta find a picture of Colin and put some chainmail. I can't do that.
I'm so glad I brought up that art because now this whole thing has been pushed into full swing.
Love it. See? I told you, you're an instigator, my man, my friend. You are an enabler. You do a great job.
It got your channel $10, all right?
I love it. You're amazing. And it's got propaganda going. I love it. We're gonna get it happen. We're gonna make that happen. We'll see if we can get that to happen.
There we go. All right, got this guy done.
We're actually doing our next Oathsworn on July 3rd. I think it's the next one we're doing. So we're doing this Monday. We had to skip a week. Colin is not around right now.
He's got to get waxed for that chainmail.
That's what's going on. Yep, totally. 100%.
Thank you, Michael. I feel seen.
I kind of want it to be an Aliens theme though, since the whole idea is to draw two strong arm Colin to watching Aliens. I agree, 100%, Matthew. I agree. We got to get that's what it's all about. That's what the challenge was. Is he's going to draw pictures of us and then he would watch Aliens.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's the deal.
So I already opened this and I've forgotten what I needed to do.
You were looking at the color scheme. Oh yeah.
I forgot which one.
I have no idea.
Oh, that's what color that one is.
Michael says waxing and taxing.
Michael's on point tonight. I don't know Michael, but he is on point.
Michael's awesome. Everybody's awesome. They're all amazing. Everybody is.
Except for that one guy you were telling me about before the stream.
Yeah, his name is William.
Ouch. Spending my evening with you. And that's what I get.
Yep. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to keep. I'm just here to keep you under control.
Yeah,
bring you back down to earth.
Your witch, all right?
That's the deal. I love that Colin chainmail bikini is a new stream meme. He's going to love that when Oathsworn resumes. Oh yeah, he is not even gonna know about it. I wonder if I could do that. I got to figure out how to. Okay, so I got 3 days to figure out how to make a meme that can pop up when I wanted to, of Colin like dancing in a chainmail armor now.
Good.
Oh, sadly, I do not know how to do anything like that. I probably should talk to Steve from the One Stop Co-op Shop Stream channel. He's really good at that kind of stuff. He knows how to do that kind of stuff for sure.
So we talked about this before the stream went live, but we were both very excited that Fight in a Box, I wore this to celebrate them.
Fight in the Box.
Game Conquest Princess did successfully fund.
It did. That was amazing. I even messaged Seppi afterwards. I'm like, oh my gosh, you did it. It was awesome. I can hardly wait for the real product. And he's like, you're going to be amazed. I'm like, I am looking forward to it. I'm super, super pumped. That should be a fun one.
Yeah, it's really hard. I don't know if you find it really hard. I find it very hard.
Oh yeah, I mean I can't beat the first mission.
Didn't you beat it on the
The tutorial.
Oh yeah, I've beaten the that first mission once.
Nice.
It was a glorious. Well, and then I beat it on. I did a stream with Seppi and Kim Breeze from Tabletop Rebellion.
Oh sure. Is that fun?
Yeah, but we won was the point. We actually beat the mission. You know, probably because the designer was there to be like, "Don't be stupid."
That's true. Magic is happening here tonight, Matthew says. This is true. We've got new memes starting up. We got awesome stuff.
I love these ideas.
You know, it seems like every time I do a painting stream with you, some new idea forms, and then it goes to fruition. Like I said, you always are the way to make things go forward. It's amazing.
Look, I got nonsense, man. You want nonsense? I got nonsense.
That apparently everybody loves. Hey, is that Ra? I see the game Ra behind you. R-A.
Yep.
Is that a old game or a new game?
It's an old game, but it's the new version.
New version. Is it is it a competitive game?
Yeah, competitive. You're bidding for stuff.
Yeah, and you can choose to have like how much you want to put in towards having crops or how much crops are worth or something and things like that. Oh my gosh, I used to play that all the time when I was young.
Yeah, it's the new version from 25th Century Games. They redid it, did a new version. It's really fancy.
I'm gonna have to go try to find that. That'll bring back nostalgic memories.
Oh yeah, you can find it pretty easy. 25th Century Games, they got it in stock. Excuse me, they got it in stock.
Matthew says nonsense is what we do here. This is true, Matthew. We're all about nonsense. Nonsense here on the painting table. It's all about. Now I got to debate. Okay, I think I'm going to do this. All right, we're going to go with leather. Let me find leather. Leather. Oops, that's not leather. Leather. Oh, I remember I put my snakebite leather in a place that I could find forever. I put it right back here, so it's not hiding from me.
So I just realized I left most of my shoebox full of paints out in the other room. I'm going to get as far as I can with the ones that I got that were already on my cardboard.
Well, hopefully you got at least another half hour to 45 minutes of paint with you.
Yeah, well, I'll just run out and get them.
One thing Barrett is stocked up on is nonsense. Thanks anyway. Dan, thank you so much. Plaid nonsense, Matthew says. Yes. Oh my gosh, my plaid extravaganza.
Yeah, the witch should be plaid.
The Witcher should be... No, the witch is not plaid. I've got a picture to prove it. Nope, not this time. Last time he actually was in plaid. That was the kicker. Was the guy was in plaid. So I had to figure out how to do that. And I was like, I don't know how to do this. Wait, was I supposed to... Does that work better? Can you hear me now? No.
Fine.
Okay. That actually... Oh, this mic is how I hear myself. That's pretty amazing. See, I learn something new every time I do these things here.
I wish everybody else could be there in the panicked 5 minutes before you start. It's amazing, guys. It's like it's the first time he's done it every single time. It's dumbfounding.
It always starts with okay. So let's see. I'm not sure if I can hear you, but I might be able to hear. I think I hear myself. Do you? Okay. Oh nope. But I can't. I got to hit this button first. And the whole time William's hearing me, and I didn't know he was hearing me. Then finally, I'm like, oh, no, if only I could hear well. What? I can hear you just fine. Oh, I can hear you. Okay, this is great. Okay, good. We got that done.
I just thought you were talking to yourself. You know.
Oh, it's so bad. Well, you think I'd have all this time to set it up, and I do. And then I started, and I'm like, all right, we're all set. Oh, I don't have what I'm painting. I mean, it's always something, man. I'm never on the ball, ever.
So you got all of your Oathsworn bad guys. You got somebody else to paint those for you, right?
Correct. Bill from William. Bill does it. I think I have. He might not have the contact info in this video because when you set up the streams, you can use stuff from a past stream, and so I used the one from the last time we did, which I think we painted Omicron Protocol together. It's the last time I did it, so I don't know if I have his painting stuff in that stream thing, but I'll try to put it in this one. But yes, he is a commissioned painter. He's super cool. He does a really good job. Our guys are, I mean, the guys we've been playing with are just bonkers awesome. Way better than anything I can paint, that's for sure. Streaming is a technical nightmare. Matthew, you're correct. I was so afraid to actually do streaming stuff when I first started. but it's turned out okay. I've only, you know why? It's because I think everybody's so like okay with it. Like, you know what? Hey, we get it. We're not professionals. I get the people saying like, "Hey, can't hear that mic," or "Oh, hey, your camera's out of control," or I hit the go button and then your picture disappears. I mean, that was I think my favorite one tonight.
I mean, you probably lost like 1,000 subscribers in that moment.
Oh my gosh!
Let's see. Do I have?
Liquitter says, I think two of times we have done this. OBS was kind enough to update things that day, therefore breaking all the plugins. Oh my gosh, I think that's right. I think one of the times I did one with Liquitter or Zach, the audio thing changed on me, and all of a sudden I couldn't like hear him. I had to figure out everything all of a sudden on the fly, and I had to actually have a speaker behind me. It was just ridiculous. The second time, I think, was at the time that none of my iPhones were working, I think, or something, and so I couldn't get the painting camera to work. And so I had to like quickly run and find this crappy camera to be my painting camera, because at the time I was using my iPhone to do it. They took away my iPhone plugins. I even went searching for like the problem, and the problem was, oh, they updated it and they don't have the iOS plugin yet. I'm like, that's sweet. Would have loved to know that beforehand. Matthew says, I think I'm going to do some mini painting streams. I think I'm gonna do some mini painting streams, painting minis I've designed. Not sure if people would find that interesting. Oh, I'm sure they would, Matthew. I've enjoyed you, man.
That sounds cool.
We got good stuff. I have a vision of a short video of the scene from Apollo 13 when they had to sequence everything perfectly in the command module or they would die. If I could Photoshop Barrett in there, it equals epic.
Baron, don't take this the wrong way. But if you were in Apollo 13, they are all dead.
I don't know if they would have made it out of the stratosphere.
All right, I have to run to get.
You go get
my box of paints because I need. What do I need? I need
paints.
My blue, and I need my purple because I
there
have
you
no
go.
blue or purple in this room.
I just need to paint some snakebite leather all over this person's little thing here. He's got these cords that come around. Man. You all tonight are amazing. This is so much fun. I love painting streams. One of my favorite streams. For sure. Well, if I can get the Barrett star factor in my stream, I'd sure to be a success. Oh, Matthew, you're too kind. You're too kind. There's no star here. I mean, star lists here if I can. Oh my god. These are well. See, that'd be the best part because I could come on and learn how to paint from you. That'd be the deal.
Oh, stop.
No, I mean I'm okay, but there's a lot of people out there, especially a lot of people in the stream and every once in a while I get pictures of stuff they've done, and oh man, it's so good.
I do follow some of those like really good painters. That's always like Warhammer stuff, but whatever.
Yeah,
I do follow some of them on Instagram, and it's just like it's dumbfounding.
Yeah. I mean, I have a hard time doing that because I don't have the time to paint as much as I'd like to. So I mean, like I said, I've got my slop and drop technique. I slop the paint on, I drop it on the table. That's the deal. The white primer under the blue makes a great blue jeans look. It does, doesn't it? I can't believe how good that looks. That is weird. What are you talking about? You painted plaid, Matthew says. I did paint plaid. This is true. I did paint plaid.
Yeah,
and it was
guys,
I was
fishing he does is fishing for compliments. That's
I was super nervous about that, but it worked. Super nervous. So do you say you're redoing your top videos soon? Or games,
yeah,
I mean?
Yeah, sometime, it'll probably wind up being August, but I'm going to redo my top dungeon crawls.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because there's one of my top 4 from last time is dropped completely off the list, a thing I never thought would happen.
Oh, really? That's too bad.
Yeah.
Well, at least Madara's still on there.
Yep, Madara will still be in the top 10.
Yes. Because that game is awesome. I have to get back to it.
Now there is if the new stuff doesn't deliver until December or Q1 next year, I believe I will be finished with Act 1 when it arrives.
I'm proud of you. I don't foresee that happening for me, though I'd really like it to.
I mean, I'm like 60% through the storybook.
Yeah.
And so how much more story, how many pages you skip, I don't know.
Right, exactly. Like, where does it branch? What are the branches you need to deal with?
I did just get to so there's at one point in the story coming on, it splits the party on you.
Oh, well, see, don't spoil things for too many people.
Well, yeah, that's pretty vague. That's pretty vague.
It is.
And there's a point where you have to play both sides on two completely separate maps at the same time.
That sounds amazingly awesome.
Yeah, and well, I won't lie. I set it up and I was looking at it and I just said, I'm not ready for this. And I put it away.
I'll just put it away.
Yep,
At least you didn't say, I'm just going to
read.
read the next part and just say I won.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna do it. I talked to them at Origins.
Oh, did you? That's awesome.
Yeah, and apparently they have on the website somewhere simplified versions of the characters, like with Oathsworn, so you can do that if you want. Now, I resisted doing something like that, but now like the characters are getting so many abilities and stuff.
Yeah.
I think I might do it.
All right, well, you have to tell me what you think of that. I'd really like to meet those guys. I've never met them.
Yeah, they're very nice.
They'll be at Gen Con, so I'll be able to see them there.
They'll be like, "Oh my gosh, meet me at the table." Oh my gosh.
They'll probably not remember me. Though I have to admit, they were super nice to take a chance on a channel that didn't have a lot of subscribers when they were bringing Madara to like people to do playthroughs and stuff for.
Yep. Yeah, they were very nice to when they sent me a thing pretty early on. I mean, I'm half your size, but
Oh, you're getting there. Just keep putting out stuff like that you do, man. You're gonna pass me up, no problem.
yeah. Only if you stop.
Well, it's
Only if you start just modeling your chainmail speedo.
Yeah, there you go. I will say, usually July is the month that I have the hardest time putting content out because it's like a lot of our family stuff happens in July. We do a lot of fun things as families and things, so it's really tough to get a lot out. So that's time to pass me up. There you go. Giving you the hint. Matthew says, I skipped Madara just too big. I was never going to get to play it. Oh, totally get it. And that's where you gotta dig in. You got to decide which ones you're going to do, which ones you aren't going to do, right?
Yeah, the one that I really need to play, I really want to play before I redo my list is Adventure Tactics.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've only played it once, and I think I like it, but I just...
Colin really loved that one. I actually had his copy for probably close to 7 months and never got it, 6 months maybe, never got it to the table. It wasn't that I didn't think I'd like it. I knew I was going to like it. I just didn't have time to find the place. And not to mention, I was really hoping my kids would like to play with me with it. And the only one that really would be Ridley, and he really didn't feel too excited to play it. So I was like, all right, get back.
He just wants to play Kingdom Death Monster.
Nope. He would like to play Zelda and Super Smash Bros. That's what if Hit and Miss cosplay in chainmail speedos at Gen Con?
I'm now glad I'm not going to be there.
But I could even do like ring things. Like I could have those rings on my wrists and arms and stuff, like gladiators.
Like bracers?
Yeah, and I could have like braces of defense. Kind of like my D&D characters, braces of defense. Matthew, I don't think it's gonna happen. Sorry, not gonna happen. I went with ISS Vanguard for a huge campaign game these days. I'm happy with my choice. I would be happy with my choice too. That made top 3, I think, for me for last year's game of the year. Oh, it was I remember it was. I did my last 4. I cheated and said that any one of these could be my top 1, so I didn't have a way of putting any in any order. I'm just gonna throw them out on the channel.
What were your top 4 then? I don't remember.
Oh, it was Aeon Trespass Odyssey, ISS Vanguard, Oathsworn. Oh no, Oathsworn did take number 1, I think, and then I think the other, or maybe no, I think I did put them all. I think I just had those 3, and then I also had Lockdown was in there too, I think, as well. To be fair, it's hard to compete with Zelda. This is true, Michael. I have a hard time competing with Zelda. I have a hard time stopping playing Zelda. That's my problem. My biggest problem is I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go just downstairs and play for like 20 minutes, and then I'm gonna like do something, like I'm gonna paint a mini, or I'm gonna read a rule book or something. The next thing I know, it's like 2.5 hours later, and I'm still thinking, okay, all I have to do is just this one more thing, and then I'll be done. Okay, I finished that, but I could probably do this real quick, and then I'll be done. But this thing I could probably finish real quick and do that. Oh, I should probably go mine those things over there, even though I've got 80 zillion diamonds. Definitely need to go hit some more rocks, but I go and do it, because that's what you do. Yeah, tell Colin, it's Gladiator cosplay, he'll go for it. You might have a chance there, Matthew. Might have a chance. Colin, I got an idea. We're going to do hit and miss, live Q&A in a gladiatory arena.
Yeah.
Check out.
You'll get so many subscribers.
But that, I just want people to ask us questions that aren't, why are you dressed like that?
I mean, it's a valid question.
Oh, maybe that could be a milestone. We get to 10,000 subscribers. Bernie says, that's the same with me with Zelda. Yep, 100%. It's just, that's why I don't even know why I pick up the controller sometimes, because I know it's going to be an all-night event.
So, but Bernie shared an article, and now I have not played the new Zelda. I haven't finished Breath of the Wild. Like, I'm actually starting it over, because I just went so I played a lot, and then I'm like, I don't remember what happened, so I have to start over. But he sent an article to post on Facebook about how people were taking like the little like electrical jelly things, choo-choos, whatever, and enslaving them to power vehicles.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
I didn't know you could do that.
Apparently you can.
Now I know, and again, knowing is half the battle, G.I. Joe.
And you're going to do it now, right?
Yeah, thanks for all for coming on. I gotta, we're done here tonight. No, I'm just kidding. I'm betting that video gets demonetized. The gladiatorial arena one is getting demonetized.
Or double monetized.
Oh, that's funny. I just keep playing Demon Soul. Love that game. I have not played Demon Soul. I check that out.
You know, I got one of the Demon Souls or Dragon Souls or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not good enough at games. It's just too hard.
That is another struggle I have. Again, going back to the concept of cheating to get a bunch of diamonds that want to deal with the stuff. I am to the point in my life where I hate dying. I do. Hate dying. No fun. And I can't stand playing games, dying, and have to restart. And I'm like, I die and restart. Die and restart. Die and restart. And if I'm not gaining on anything, then it's like I am so... So like Dark Souls or any of those type of games, I can't do it. I can't play those. I can't stand like dying and doing it again.
Yep. Totally with you on that.
I don't have the time for that. Like when I played Doom, the new Doom game, the most new as in like 2.5 years old. The new Doom game, and I was playing, everything was going great, and I died. Like, okay, no big deal. Try again. Died again. Oh, I put it on. Please don't hurt me. Easiest difficulty on the planet, because I was like, I'm done. I just want to see the story, enjoy the game, see all the neat graphics and all the scenery and everything. I'm not working for a challenge. Matthew says, yeah, I learned to play Souls games years ago when I had time to learn. Now I can just play them. I don't die much anymore. Well, that's good. I love it.
Oh, he just put us in our place.
He did. He's like a gamer. He's a gamer guru. Sometimes I watch YouTube videos to figure it out. Hashtag not cheating. This is true. Gaming, remember that video? Tonight at 11. Doom. That was from, oh my gosh. Lakuter sent me that thing. And it's funny, he sent that to me, and my friends, whenever we play Arkham Horror, the living card game, we have to put Doom on a thing. My friend's wife, her name's Karen, she goes, Doom! And it's from the same thing. Show. It's one of the...
I've started the
Wizard. Started? I have just given up on painting. I don't know. I'm just chatting now tonight.
Yeah, I started the Wizard while the other thing's dry. I'm going to hit it with just like a gray dry brush on them just to give a little bit of definition on all the sims there. letting that dry.
Nice. Nice.
Which is like now it's dry.
Love it. Yeah, my
Don't
college
put me
roommate.
alone on the screen. I
I thought you were going to show me something. All right, there you go.
Sure. Look, it's a wizard.
Yeah, my college roommate played through Dark Souls. You could hear him swearing upstairs. Yes, that'd be me. That'd be me all day long. Nah, I suck at Myst games. When I was playing Souls in the MMO glory days, so I know how. Ah, there you go. There you go. I suck at Myst games. Are those like the Myst? Did you ever play Myst? No.
No.
Futurama. That's what it is. Thank you. I remember that. I knew it was from somewhere. It's from Futurama. Sometimes I watch videos in order to learn how to paint, but not this one. Exactly, Dan. I'm not painting. I'm not painting. I gotta get to painting here. I've had too much fun chatting with Will and all of you. I'm not even painting anything. Let's get back to the witch. Here we go. Back to the witch. Back to the witch. Let's get the dagger down here. Let's do something at least before we have to go here.
My dry brush.
Your dry brush? I haven't even gotten to dry brush anything yet. Let's see what we're gonna do about this.
I haven't like really painted anything.
I'm gonna go with gold. Gold.
Whoa.
Gold is always good.
Plaid?
Nope. Gold. When in doubt, gold. Not sure what this is. It's gonna be gold now. That's the deal. When in doubt, that's the rule. When in doubt, gold.
Plaid?
No. Kind of glad hefty lock or something. Plaid, no. That one's done. So I was going to make these metal, these shin pads down here. And then we got to make her shoes. We're just going to paint her shoes dark brown. That's the deal. I always paint shoes dark brown. Makes life a lot easier.
Big bite leather.
That's true. That's true. Fantasy plaid is tartan. Most games, but I suck at Myst too. Most games, not Myst games. Most games. I suck at Myst too. That's pretty funny. Gag Rocks Sewer. Nope, I'm going to put that one back. See what else I can find. Oh, I know what we're going to paint our boots. We're going to paint...
Like,
that's something.
It sounds like poo colored.
I'm going to paint Skeletal Horde. I'm going to put some Skeletal Horde on her. Now the deal. Got to shake it up. Shake it up. There we go. I came here to chew gum and distract Barrett, and I'm all out of gum. Oh, Michael, thank you for the quote of the night. That was good stuff. You know what that's from? I don't know where it's originally from.
I've never actually seen it, but I know what it's from.
I watched it from They Live. The only time I know of it. That's when Roddy Piper says that.
Yeah.
He's amazing. We're going to paint this sandy brown here.
Well, this batch looks way better than the last batch I did. I think the last batch I did the little dry brush at the end with white, and it just
screwed it all
like
up.
It looks like bird pooped on them.
Oh, that's no good. That's no good.
Yeah, but I'm leaving it, because that's...
There you go. I'm going to have to put a timestamp in this video. Like, started painting at 1 hour and 10 in. What I did.
So nobody on the stream is in the Reno area. Are you? Come hang out at RageCon?
Reno. I remember trying to play Myst. I sucked in 15 minutes. Yep, a skeleton of the night, I see. Yes. Dazed and confused, I think. Oh, is that where it might be originally from? Okay. Reno. Anybody from Reno? Go to, where is he going? What con?
RageCon.
RageCon. What do you do at RageCon other than play Barbarians?
It's just a game convention.
Okay.
Yeah, like, Origins or whatever, just smaller.
Is Conan the Librarian there?
Maybe.
That'd be amazing. Twitter says Sacramento.
That's not too far, Quitter. You could drive out.
You could drive out. Started painting at 1:10, finished painting at 1:15. Yep, that's probably what's going to happen here. Okay, we got the shoes done, though. I'm getting there now. I'm getting there. Painted something I didn't mean to, so we're going to come back to that. Reno's 90 miles down to 80.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Not bad.
RageCon. Check it out. Come play some games. There
you go, RageCon. You got an invite from Hungry Gamer. I'll leave and wear a chainmail bikini for you.
No, they want you in that, not me.
They're
not on my channel giving me $10 for a chainmail.
Look on the bright side. They didn't ask you to wear a chainmail speedo.
Yeah, I'd crush that. You kidding me?
You I'd crush that, he says. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I'd crush that. You probably would.
Yeah, the 10,000 lakes. What?
That's right. Let's see here. What else can I do? Okay. Let's see here. This I was all gonna paint. I was gonna paint that red, but a dark red. I don't think I have a dark red, so we're gonna have to go with just a blood red. Blood Angels red. Then we're gonna have to wash it down with something.
I just got that Blood Angels red.
Oh yeah, that's like an amazing red, man.
Yeah, Blood Angels red. Because before I just had the only contrast I had was Flesh Terrors red,
I see.
which is more of like a burgundy maroon.
Yeah. Which is funny. That's the color I want right now, but we're gonna go with this red right here.
Yeah, I recently just got. Every time I go, oh, wow, that hurt.
What'd you
It's a
do?
little, you know that where I cut myself.
Oh yeah.
Tender. So I just wiped my nose and I hit it the wrong way and got that shooting pain.
Well, that's the best.
Yeah, now the tip of my finger's tingling. You know.
That's good. Love it.
Yep.
Matthew says he's in Vermont. Reno's a long walk. I don't have a car. Maybe I can try hitchhiking in chainmail speedo. Reno or bust.
I love it. Go for it.
Might make it.
Send pictures
Send pictures.
to Barrett.
Oh, that's pretty good. All right, going with some snakebite leather here. Touch this right here. Just gonna slide up the side. There you go. Good stuff. Love it. Flesh Eaters Burgundy for the disgusting chaos demon. That is true. That's what it's for.
How'd you find out Barrett's stripper name?
That's right. That was on the down low there.
Now welcome to the stage, disgusting chaos demon.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he didn't have many fans, but the fans he had were very dedicated.
Very dedicated. Always dedicated. Huh. Oh, I can do orange. Okay, and we can darken it down. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Okay.
No, I expect you to make that lantern on the witches thing like glow. You know how like those like amazing painters makes shit glow?
Yeah.
Do that.
It's called fire.
Yeah, but they make it like look like it's actually glowing. It's the most incredible thing I've ever seen.
Well, I don't know how. I got 30 minutes to get to that. I don't know if that's gonna happen. I'm still working on her body.
No, you did it for when we did our Dungeon Alliance thing. You made the wizard's
Oh,
cane.
yeah, I did, didn't I?
Yeah.
I did like the 3 different layers of fire.
Yeah, I tried to do it and it didn't work for
We'll
me.
see if I have the know-how and want to do that. Barrett's stripper name was on his OnlyFans. True. I was never a stripper. All right, let's see. I gotta find gray. Is this gray?
But you do have an OnlyFans, huh?
I what?
But you do have an OnlyFans?
An OnlyFan.
OnlyFans?
An OnlyFan.
You know what OnlyFans is, Barrett?
Nope. What is it?
Google it.
After
Right
I'm-
next to your wife. Google it.
No. I'm gonna guess that this is not a good thing to be Googling.
It's not a terrible thing to be Googling, but there's gonna be a conversation if you're doing it next to your wife.
Oh, that's hilarious. They'll wait till later then. It'll be lots of fun. It'll be a party. Barrett's stripper name is actually very odd. It's Barrett. Dan, it's funny you should mention that because that's the cool thing about it. Like I use my name for like a lot of the different like usernames. It's like, oh, I'm like Barrett on like Xbox and stuff like that because nobody takes it. Nobody has that.
I want to start taking it on stuff.
Bring it on. I have no fear. Don't Google it. It's a trap, Michael says.
But the question is he saying that because he Googled it, or did he already know?
The OnlyFans joke fell flat. Sorry, Barrett. No, that's okay. It didn't fall flat. Hungry loves it. Oh, somewhere in here is my painting camera. There it is. Oh my gosh, now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do about the belt. I do snakebite leather, but it's too close to the other one. Hmm.
Here. Hold it up a little closer to the
Well,
belt.
the belt.
It's too close to what? The snakebite leather.
Snakebite leather that's over here. I don't want to paint snakebite leather, non-snakebite leather. I use it for that pouch. I'm gonna use snakebite leather on this pouch over here, so I'm gonna make your belt different color. That's the deal.
Use a gore grunta fur.
That's what I'm thinking about doing. It's the place where people get their permanently demonetized, where people who get permanently demonetized go to post things. Only place.
They
Oh
make
my
a lot
gosh.
more money than we're making on YouTube, though.
That's pretty funny. Oh boy. All right, we're gonna go with that. We're gonna try that out. We're gonna do the Gargax sewer.
Oh, I don't know that one. Well, it's official. All of my Sims are done.
Congratulations.
Now I'm going back to Zot, the wizard. Now, this is tough. Though. Here, Bear, look at the screen for a minute.
Yeah.
So it's tough because he clearly is wearing a black robe,
Yes, he is.
which is hard to do black because it's hard to get the
Yes, it is.
definition. But I mean that's definitely black.
Yeah.
So maybe if I do black and I do a little gray dry brush, you think?
Or you take out your contrast black and you paint it over it.
Well, I got the contrast black.
That's a great black. What color is your primer?
White.
Boom! Shake, shake, shake the room, as Will Smith would say. Let's just
All
say
right.
it's a place for people who
I
are
got
inclined
black
to
color.
and to exhibitionize them and charge for it. That's hilarious. See, it just goes to show you how out of it I am sometimes with some of the things.
I kind of
in the world.
want Baron to go upstairs and wait, kiss his wife and go, "Honey, do you know what OnlyFans is?" I mean, the conversation is going to go in a
awesome.
direction. No idea how it's going to go.
I'll tell you how it goes, William. I will do that for sure. It'll be funny. It'll be good. It'll be a learning experience.
I miss the conversations when your wife's reading a book and then you get to be our middleman when we talk about.
That's
what
right.
book
You talk books because I don't read books. I read rule books.
She told you to tell me one that I thought was really good.
Yes.
One about the classroom, terrible classroom or something. I can't remember what it was, but it was a really good book. I really liked it.
Yeah.
She'll probably go instantly.
Oh, yeah, she will. She reads 100 books a year. That's her goal every year. Wildwood makes a great dark brown. Steve, good evening. You have been missing out, Steve. We're already on. We're at two things already that are going to be probably sticking around for life.
Which is this One Stop Co-op, Steve?
No, this is not. This is Steve. No, Steve. The One Stop Co-op Shop, Steve, will come in with the One Stop Co-op Shop stream channel like tag.
I see.
Yes. No, this is just Steve. Steve's awesome. He plays a lot of D&D. Tells me about his D&D games. Awesome. He has quite some stories, that's for sure. Barrett, you're being out. You're being out of it. So is what makes you so darn appealing. This is true. I'm out of it half the time. That's the problem. I likes that we can destroy marriages with a simple painting stream.
Wow.
Yes, we can. It'll be amazing.
Not bad.
It'll be amazing. No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I think it's who knows? My wife might even know about it. I don't even know. Yes, this is Nebraska, Steve.
Oh. Is she still going to be teaching third grade next year? Is that right?
She's a teaching. She is a what do you call it? A learning lead. She is a teacher that teaches teachers how to teach.
Oh, I think
So she gets like
me
the
that.
curriculums and then teaches the teachers kind of how to use the curriculums in their classrooms then. And then discusses like you're doing everything.
Uh-oh.
Not glitter
No,
and
not that one.
OnlyFans. Oh, here we go. In the same day, Barrett will be sleeping in the basement. My wife is here now. She wants to know what we're talking about. Robin, they're teaching me things tonight. I am learning about what an OnlyFan is, which is amazing. Now I get to know what this is, and I will tell you, I've learned a few things here tonight. I've learned that the witch is actually not too bad to paint; just kind of fun, and that I should Google OnlyFans tonight. I should do. That's what I should. That's what I'm supposed to do.
So, Mrs. Dittler, a joke was made about
I feel
Barrett
like I
having
joined
OnlyFans
about
account.
2 minutes too late, she says. Maybe about 20 minutes too late.
And he didn't know what it was, so we told him to Google it.
Yes, I haven't done that yet. I was going to go upstairs and do that tonight when I go to bed. That'd be a deal. All right, yeah, she's not doing too bad right now.
So the joke fell flat.
There you go. Oh yeah, also the chainmail bikinis too. And it's Matthew's fault. He said he's sorry. Robin, the chat was discussing chainmail bikinis. That's the other thing we were discussing. Colin and I are going to wear chainmail bikinis to Gen Con for a Q&A session of Hit and Miss.
What is hit and miss?
That's when we decide to name ourselves.
Oh, which one of you is hit and which one of you is miss?
See, that's the best part. We can go back and forth depending on how we did the week before. A lot of times, lately, Colin's been miss.
That's
Which is kind of surprising. Yeah, he usually does pretty good. He got so fed up with the dice and Oathsworn, he switched to cards. No, Robin says I'm not allowed to do that. Not allowed to do the chainmail.
Or the OnlyFans.
Or probably both. We suggested Barrett cosplay as Chainmail Speedo at Gen Con. It's gone kind of downhill from there. This is true. We are bad influences on Barrett. It's not Sir Colin's fault.
So I totally went.
See, this is the kind of stream we have when William joins.
I know. It's terrible.
It's all because of your picture. See, it's funny because these are the kind of things that game can do. Omicron Protocol can spur memories that last forever.
Yep. I'm never going to be allowed to visit your house. Robin's going to be like, no, nope.
He's not allowed.
Drown in the lake. Pick any of the 10,000.
Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Steve from Nebraska. My D&D group got dropped in the middle of a rehearsal for a play that a hag is watching. They had to improv all the lines. It was, for whose line is it anyway, D&D edition? Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I almost feel like I need to do that now, Steve. I almost feel like I need to do that. That would be awesome. Sadly, I know my wife's in the D&D group, so she would know what's going on. But that does sound amazing. I can't even imagine. That had to be absolutely hilarious. 100%.
I missed a spot.
100%.
Let's see. So I finished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm on 12 and a half minis tonight, Barrett. How you doing?
I've almost got her torso done. But I've been learning a lot.
Well, you got things you have to Google.
See, sometimes knowledge is power here. Maybe I should ask the nurses at work tomorrow if they know anything about OnlyFans.
But OnlyFans?
Yeah.
That, you gotta be careful because that could be construed as sexual harassment, buddy. You gotta be careful.
Robin says that you can visit as long as you don't pack chainmail Speedos and you can stay.
No, I'll borrow one of Barron's. It's okay.
There you go. It was a lot of fun. Steve, I bet it was. I can't even imagine. It had to be absolutely hilarious. So all the white I've left on her down here, I'm going to paint metal. That's the deal. Oh, except for here, I got to change that. You painted 12 minis?
Yeah. So Matthew, so what I do with
yeah, show them what you do. I'll put you on there. You're on the spot.
With, the mooks in a game is I just shade them, and then I will put one color on them because they're just mooks, so who cares? So like. And I'd make him kind of muted. So like this guy here, I just did his coat as a light orange. So it's just a wash, my light's washing it out, which is ironic. But yeah, I just do I only actually paint the heroes is all I actually paint because like I want the mooks to die anyway.
Yes, they don't need to be on the board very long, right?
Yeah, but then I get to come in here and I get to be like, hey, Barrett, I painted 12 minis. What are you doing?
Yes, he does. Yes, I'm barely painting one. That's the deal. Unbelievable. I tell you. Chainmail Speedo. Definitely don't want that thing to rust. True. True.
Yeah, you get like a aluminum or something.
Not a bad idea.
Be lighter.
I could make it out of like Coke cans.
No, just get one of your Patreon people to do it for you.
Well, there you go. All right, so there we go. I think we're close here. I'm going to put metal here, metal here, metal here, metal here, metal here, metal here, and then we're going to go up to the top here. I got to figure out what I'm going to do about her cloak. Her cloak's going to be orange. She's got black hair. That's the deal. Poor mooks. They never had a chance. It's true.
Darn right.
Yeah, he kills them off too fast before he gets to show them off. That's the problem.
Well, I played Barnacle Bay last night. We misinterpreted a rule and we just got swarmed. I think I have a picture up on Instagram. I'll see if I can find it real quick. We just being swarmed by mooks because I read a rule wrong for the special scenario rules.
Nice.
And so we had like triple the bad guys we should have. Here, I'm gonna pull it up real quick.
Pretty amazing. I don't have Instagram.
Yeah, I don't do well on it, but I have it.
You do better than me. I don't have it. Maybe I should get it.
Where is it? Oh, there it is. Whoops. Yeah, so I don't know if you can see, but you can see all the mooks.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot of guys.
And the one painted hero in the middle. She was our last hero.
Oh no. That did not go well, huh?
No, she did not. She didn't make it.
Nice. Dan says, going to get an episode of The Witcher in before bed. Night, gents. Thanks for the stream. You are so welcome, Dan. Thank you so much for joining, and thank you for the $10 chainmail donation. I will see if we can make this happen. That'll be the deal. We'll see what we can do.
Night, Dan.
Steve asks if that's Isofarian Guard I am painting. Actually, it's not. I am painting the witch from Oathsworn tonight. That is what I'm working on.
Did you get Isofarian Guard?
Oh, yeah. Actually, Colin did. And he let me borrow it so I could do a playthrough, and he hasn't asked for it back yet, so I'm just keep on playing it. When I have a next video already recorded, I have to do a final edit on it to make sure I didn't say anything stupid in there, and then it's going to hit the channel hopefully within the next few days. And then Vampire's going to hit after that.
Guess I should check it out. I sold my copy to my buddy who really wanted it in Canada.
Well, like I said, as long as it's going to a place that is probably going to have a very nice home, a lot of times I don't mind games going away.
Oh, he loves it. He's been texting me. He's just how great it is.
Matt says he's pretty good at reading the rules wrong as well. Matthew says.
I feel seen, Matthew. Thank you.
Yeah, no, I'm having fun with that game with Isofarian Guard. I actually had to take it off the table, put Vampire on. So I made sure to record one episode before I threw Vampire on and started doing it. Isofarian Guard is up for a second printing soon, I think. It is. It is up for a second printing. I actually talked to the designer of it from Sky Kingdom Games.
Oh, good. It'll only be, 4 years before it arrives?
No. And he talked about what they're planning to do for it, which all my news is old news. They're like going to revamp the overland travel system where you can spend action points to put the enemy chips back in the bag. If that's not if your primary goal is to fight enemies and get experience, things like that, fine, do it. But if you're just trying to get from a place to a place to get to the next mission or something, you can put some of those chips back in the bag and not have to deal with the encounters. It's like running away before the encounter actually happens. The problem is, the cool thing actually I like about it is the fact that if you actually use your action point chips, you only get 2 action point cubes normally, depending on how the game goes for you, and you draw another one, you have to take that monster and your ambush because your turn is over because you don't have any action points because the action points carry over into the battle. I think that's kind of cool. Also, they are a little more lenient on your death, which is kind of nice. You don't lose all the stuff in your satchel anymore because some people will be like, oh, I'm going to mine this. I'm going to get some harvesting materials. I'm going to do this. Oh, I died. I lost everything. Again,
it's a lot of hours wasted.
Again, like video games, I'm not a big fan of dying. So, if I have to restart and go and re-get all the stuff, that was terrible. Critter says, if I edit out all the stupid stuff I say, my videos would be very short. That is fake. He's awesome. His videos are amazing. Oh my gosh. So they patched the running away. Sounds like a good fit for me. Yes, they did patch that. They also patched, what else? They're rewriting the rule, or they're having a professional rule book editor go through the rule book and redo it a little bit. They are, the index has like 6 different things in it, like the Istar or it has your camp in it, all the stuff about the camp, the stuff about what enemies are and what nodes. It has all the different city elements and things of that nature. Those are all going to be in separate handouts, so you don't have to keep opening this one book and try to find each of these pages. If you're like, oh, I'm fighting them on, I'm going on a thing and going through node to node to node, I can just take out the node book and I can see what, or it's not even a book. Those are actually, I said they're going to be just like pamphlets or something. What else is there? Oh, they're going to be putting in more items and more soul shards and more soul bound abilities and things of that nature. And a lot of them are going to be universal.
Baron,
Music. Yeah.
keep talking, but also paint your witch.
Oh, yeah. Then on top of that, they're going to be also putting in some. What should I paint this thing? Thank you. They're going to add. Gotta paint the dagger. Okay, dagger's done. Okay, now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do about this cave. They're gonna do. I want to do red, but I don't want to do. Oh, I'm gonna do orange. Orange.
Well, what does the art say?
Orange.
Does it say orange? Then that's what I did. Orange. That's what the art was.
Losing all the stuff in your satchel is not a great feeling. Good, they're getting rid of that. Yes, I'm starting to feel like it pays to wait for the 2.0 version of crowdfunding games. Yes, except I do know for a fact he did mention that anything that they're changing, the original backers get it for free. They're sending it to them. That's the deal. But if you and they're also expanding all the events. I think they're doubling the amount of events, and they're making river events as well. Because they said it was kind of weird because some of the events would be talking about the actual terrain, which would be like mountains, but they're actually just getting on the river, and they're like, that didn't make much sense. So they're changing that. Those are some of the bigger changes. Now, we're going to paint this red. We're going to put it in here. It's going to go like that. This is all going to be orange. Okay, I'm going to paint this all orange. See, I can give this a paintbrush. That paintbrush is. Here we go. This paintbrush is called Amarok. See, all my paintbrushes are named, and they're named. This one is Freaky.
Freckle.
This one is Jerry. I was painting with, which one was this one? I was painting with Garmer. I don't know. I can't pronounce it. Terrible at pronouncing things. So yeah, it is really cool. It's cool that they're doing that.
So it's part of your charm, Bear.
Yes. Yes. Orange on the brush. Orange on the cloak. I'm going to hold this like this. We're going to paint orange all over this thing. There we go. Just all over this thing. And then after that, wherever you see the little dots here, we're going to probably paint those gold. That's really the deal.
I'm in a moment where I have a small strip of unpainted between the neck and his amulet.
Oh yeah.
There's like some serious focus going on right here. That's why I'm not talking. Like this is a moment. I can't.
Oh, you gotta figure that out. You gotta get it right. Gotta figure that right. Well, don't worry, Steve. William will clue you in on all that in just a second. He's focused. Focus.
Okay, what does Steve want?
He's debating about getting Taranis Adventures or Taranis. Isn't it Taranis is a huge series of games? Taranis.
It's so much stuff. Like so that's the big drawback. Like it's so much stuff. Like don't get I mean, well, if you got a lot of space, get everything, but don't get everything. You don't need everything. It's fun. I like it. But it's a commitment. Like if I actually painted everything instead of doing my Mook thing, I would never play the game.
I would never play the game.
There's just so much stuff. It's really fun though. I really like it. It's not going to be my top 3 or top 4 crawlers, but it's got a good shot at being a top 5 for me when I redo my list.
Nice. It's good to hear. I've only ever played Conquest.
There's a lot of good stuff that came out, like Oathsworn, Familiar Tales. Like that's really good stuff.
Yeah. I never played the Conquest? Is that the one?
Conquest?
Conquest,
Arena
of the Conquest contest or whatever. We Colin and I played the first few missions of it, and then we decided, hey, why don't we wait until they actually put it? They're gonna do a new Kickstarter. Let's just wait till that stuff arrives. Okay, and we just never got back to it.
Daenerys Adventures is better.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and that's why we thought we'd wait, because we knew that was coming out. We just never got to it. That's the deal. I'm single. Obviously, commitment isn't my strong suit. Matthew.
Well, what if Daenerys Adventures was wearing a chainmail Speedo?
There we go. All in. There you go. Got paint on my brush.
There we go. Okay. I think I got all the black done.
Nice. Did you just go with the contrast? Because that's the deal.
I did. I'm still gonna have to hit it, I think, with a little bit of a gray dry brush.
Yeah, that or white, gray or white. There you go. All in, Matthew says. Steve says, that's the thing. Between Midara, Oathsworn, ISS Vanguard, and now League of Dungeoneers, I don't know if I have time for everything. Very true, Steve. Those are some good games. Hard to deny needing to get those to the table, that's for sure.
Yeah, I just and I got Dungeon Crusade coming.
Nice.
Yeah, so it was funny. So I actually, during the campaign for Dungeon Crusade, I actually reached out and asked, said I'd like to cover it, and I didn't hear back. I heard back 2 years later. I got this long message, and the designer of Dungeon Crusade is known for
being very nice guy, but he does talk. He does have quite a long. Like he does talk quite a bit. He has just lengthy messages, but yes, nice guy though.
And so he got back to me, so he's going to send that too. So then I'm going to have that one, and I cannot keep Dungeon Universalis, League of Dungeoneers, and Dungeon Crusade. I cannot do it. I don't have the space. So it's going to be a hard choice.
Hard choice. I'm still trying to decide if I want to what to do about Stalker. Well, it's on my list of games to do. League of Dungeoneers is definitely a watch Barrett play it game for me. This is true, Matthew. Very true. It's a watch Barrett play it game. Sadly, Barrett watched it walk out his door. Somebody else I know really wanted to try it out, so I let them take my copy for now.
Oh, who took it?
This friend.
Oh. Friend have a name, or we don't get to know your special friend?
No.
One of your OnlyFans friends?
Yes. Yeah. Yes, he is. But I hope maybe I'll get it back. He wanted to try it out. I was like, all right. Yeah. With more Aaron Chess Patch Odyssey and the Gambler's Chess coming, I might not sleep much this fall. This is true. I mean, that's the other problem. I got those games coming. Those games are coming. I have my Gambler's Chess coming for sure. All right, or as the cool kids say, they say for shizzle, right? That's the deal.
Not anymore. For a very long time.
Not anymore? That's not a thing anymore?
I
see. All right. Got my orange. We're continuing with this orange. I think it's kind of cool.
I forgot. I got this new speed paint.
You should use the speed paint.
Well, but I already used purple.
I see.
Purple Alchemy, which I don't know anything about. I bought that, but now I'm looking for. I have this weird, gross lightning color, kind of a greenish, bluish thing that I need to use for the magic here.
I see.
There it is. Malignant green.
Love it. So now, what are you doing for the 4th? Big plans? Be down in your Rage Con?
Going to Chicago to visit my sister for her birthday, which is on the 7th.
That'll be awesome.
I hope so.
Nice. My parents live a half hour away. We just go there every year.
Chicago?
No, they live on a lake. No, I'm kidding. Actually, they live on the Mississippi River.
Say, doesn't everybody in Minnesota live on a lake?
That's right. No, they live on the Mississippi River, so we're gonna go down there, hang out, go boating. I probably won't stick around for fireworks. I got to work the next day.
Yeah,
That's
the people who get burned by their fireworks.
That's right. Save them.
Do any crazy surgeries lately?
No, nothing too exciting. Sorry to disappoint you. I know you'd like to hear about crazy.
I do. Have you
Yes.
shouted? Has a doctor shouted "stat" at you lately?
No. I need more stat action. That'd be fun.
It's the most disappointing thing I ever heard in my life was when a medical professional I knew was like, "Yeah, no one says stat."
No. That's the best part is anytime you watch those shows. They're not, whatever. Not the way it should be. And Trespass Size is way too much for me, Matthew says. It was quite a kicker, that's for sure.
Yeah, I just didn't dig the whole like flesh suit thing.
Oh, I see. The what do we call them?
The Titans or whatever. Like
Yeah.
I was like, hey, you're running around in a flesh suit.
Yeah. Wait, what did I do with my gray? Oh, nope, that's seawater. There it is, basalcum gray. We need some of that. That's the deal. I tried using a phrase that high schoolers say. They looked at me like I had another nose on my forehead. That's when I decided I'd never do that again. You had that?
I went the other way. I had my high schoolers teach me stuff.
Oh, yeah? That worked?
Yeah, it was interesting. And then sometimes I'll use it and they'll be like, no, that's not quite right, Mr. Brown. You didn't use that quite right.
You didn't use that quite right. Try again. Go back to do not collect go and go back to start.
There we go. All right. It's coming along.
Mine is coming along finally as well, now that I finally stopped.
There we go. It's coming along. Again, I'm a little washed out.
Yep.
But, you know.
Looks pretty good.
Slop and drop, baby.
That's right. Slap and drop this on the table, man. I didn't want to have to rent a storage unit to have to place to put Aeon Trespass Odyssey. Yep, that is almost for true sure. Man, I'll tell you what really saved me with Aeon Trespass Odyssey was that insert I got from Fancywood Functional. Oh my gosh, that thing is crazy amazing. Steve, take care, man.
Bye, Steve.
Steve says this old man is heading to bed. Good night and good luck. Good sirs. Steve, it's always a pleasure to see you. Thank you for stopping in. I just have my kids sleep in the box. That's what the critter says. That works too. After I talk to my wife tonight and after I get off here, I'm sure I'll be sleeping in the box.
All right. Getting there.
Nice. Oh, I got a little bit more orange. Then I might have to be calling it night. It's almost 11 here. And sadly, I have to do that work thing. Maybe I'll win the lottery Saturday.
Great.
It's more orange on my guy. I'm going to do the head up here. This cape thing is orange.
What color orange are you using?
It's called Griffin Hound Orange.
Oh, that's the same one I got. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it because it's kind of a burnt orange color.
Yeah, that's a good one.
But then I'm gonna have to put like a wash on it too. It's too bright for me. It's Oathsworn after all, right? Everything's dirty and dingy.
Perfect.
Everything's dirty and dingy in Oathsworn.
I'm telling you, if you just slap chopped it.
True.
I mean, the one time I came on and I did that, I prepped it.
Yes. And looked really good. Oh, I hit her head.
Another small fine thing here. Let me focus.
That's
here.
no good. I hit my head. There we go. Yes, this is my yes, that organizer is a lifesaver. Easier setup helps you play more. Very true. I think that's one of the biggest things I've noticed about games now is if I have a good insert for them, they're easier to get to the table and I enjoy them more.
Yeah, I don't necessarily always have to have a specific insert for it, but I have to at least have a good system of bags, you know?
Yeah, you have to have something that helps you make sure you can get it to the table faster. If it takes you that long to put a game on the table, especially for, I don't know about you, but my table is never just going to always be one game. I've always got to, I mean, it's my basement table. My kids use it too. So, I mean, that's the deal. Ah. So, let's recap for tonight. Got half a miniature painted here, which isn't bad. William's here from Hungry Gamer. He's amazing. Fight in the Box. They had their game produced. It was super cool. You're going out to Rage Con. If you're in the area, stop by, see William, the Hungry Gamer. Take your pictures with him. He'll bite your box.
So, at Origins, this happened twice. It's never happened before. Someone came up like, "Oh, Gamer, can I get a selfie of you with you like eating my head?"
No.
Yep. And so I was like, all right.
That's awesome. Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
It was super cool. It was super flattering. I can't tell you how flattering it was. I didn't have the heart to tell them they need,
Yeah.
cooler people to follow, but it was really neat. It was
No, that's pretty sweet. I've never met a person that knew who I was yet.
Well, me. I stalked
True.
you.
Okay, let's try this again. I have never been to a convention or out in public where people have known who I am. Not yet.
Well, so we're ending now. He's almost done. Almost there.
Almost done.
I got to do his amulets and his little rope belt.
Then you're good.
Yeah, and he's done. Apparently, he's got a little beard, so I got to figure that out.
Yeah, you can do that. Really good stuff. So what do you got coming up then other than RageCon?
Going to Chicago the following week, and then I'm teaching 2 weeks of summer school.
Oh.
Then I got Powdered Wig Con.
Powdered Wig Con.
Going to be great, which is right before Gen Con. I got Mark Dainty from Not Board Gaming is going to come out. He's hanging out for a bit. We're going to eat some fancy food and play lots of games. And then for Powdered Wig Con, Peter Vaughn from Cardboard Alchemy is actually going to come up from LA for Powdered Wig. Like, it's like a thing.
It's a thing.
We got guest designers coming to this thing. We got publishers coming to this thing.
Wow.
Which is, so it'll be a lot of fun. We might actually have to have 2 tables of games going, which is, considering it's in my house, that's a lot.
That sounds like a plan, man.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
That's good stuff.
Super sad I didn't finish my Zot the Wizard here on the stream, so I could be like, I painted 13 things, man.
Well, I'm going to cut you off, man.
How dare you? See, look, I painted all these guys.
Yep, I got almost my witch somewhat done.
That's way better than mine.
Well, here, let's maybe slap it together so at least it looks like it's something. There's just something there. Still got a little bit to do, so like I got to paint the gray over here now. Other than that, and I'm going to put I have to figure out this cape. This cape's out of control. I got to
make it a little hot.
Yep, I got to make it deathier. And then the staff.
You better make that staff look like it's glowing.
I'll do my best. We'll see what happens here. So, Bernie says, awesome stream. Thanks. See you all next time. Bernie, thanks for jumping in. It's awesome to see you. I will see you.
Yeah. Make sure you swing by the booth at Gen Con. And,
I will definitely swing by the booth at Gen Con.
Review copies of stuff,
I'm gonna ask for all the stuff. Hey, I'll tell them, hey, I get that thing, right? See if they give me the thing. Anyway, that's it. That's the deal. Thanks everybody for being in the stream. It's awesome to see everybody. We had a great turnout tonight. It's awesome to see all the wonderful people in the chat. I'm gonna see if I can. I know this is something I don't ever get right. I have to set all this up, otherwise I look like a fool. If I get this. Oh, if I do this, I think it's gonna make you change here. We'll see what happens. Probably is going to make you change.
Oh, I disappeared.
Matthew says, which model looks cool? Thank you. Bernie says he's at booth 2932. And I'll get that thing.
And
At
also,
Gen
I'm
Con.
gonna make this plug for him. They will have copies of Lunar Rush, which is a badass Euro game. Some advanced copies at the booth that's being airlifted in for purchase. So get there early, demo Lunar Rush, pick up a copy. If you like Euro games, you're not going to play a better one.
Nice. I'll have to try that too. I think Mike tried that.
Yeah. Mike doesn't like Euro games, but he liked that one.
Yeah, he said that was pretty good. All right. Well, like I said, thank you all for being here. I'm going to make sure I get out of here before he gets his last mini done. So good to see everybody. Hope you have a wonderful time. Will, thank you for joining me. I know you probably disappeared because I have to put myself at this screen because I don't know any other way to make this thing disappear.
That's
so
all right. I can hear you.
I think I'm getting a chainmail Speedo is the thing I think I'm getting. So that'll be awesome.
Yeah, well, Bernie said that you'll get the thing.
I'll get the thing. That's fantastic. Giant Speedo. William, always a pleasure. You're welcome here anytime. Anytime you're welcome to come and paint with me and show me up on how many minis you can do.
Well, now I'm out of those things. So next time I come on, I actually have to just paint like one or two things.
That's right. I think the chainmail Speedo would be a thing. That's for sure. Thank you.
That's
Thank
right.
you,
Ain't no
Zach. That's
thing
awesome.
like a chicken wang on a
That's right.
string.
Oh my gosh. On that note, I appreciate everybody here. If you're excited to see all the more craziness and Speedos and everything else, no, you're not going to see any Speedos on my channel. Then it's not your mistake, Matthew. That was like the cornerstone of the entire adventure here tonight.
I need you to meet me at the Speedo.
That's right. Meet me at the Speedo. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful night.